Don't ever buy this. Do not buy this. This is stupid. Stupid. Time doesn't stop. It's August. What? So anyway, in my mind, ever since a child, summer ends in July. August means you're going back to school, so it's fall time. And even though that's not really technically true, whatever, I don't care. This is a compilation of all of my summer empties. So this is stuff that I've accumulated over the past like 3 or 4 months, and I've just finished everything up. So you guys know what it is. It's an empties video. I'm going to tell you how I liked it. I used everything down to the bare bones, so obviously I have an opinion on it, and I just want to share it with all of you. So if you're new here, my name is Hannah Mariah, and I like to post videos about beauty, makeup, everything you can think of. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Insta, and if you want to see what I've used up over the summer, keep watching. I'm not going to go in any particular order because this is like a bin I got from the Dollar General like 3 years ago. I didn't want to buy anything to put trash in, you know what I mean? So we're just going to go through that in no particular order. So let's start off with one of my favorite body creams. This is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This is amazing for people with eczema like me. I'm also so dry. My legs are so dry. They're sensitive. I really can't use anything with fragrance in it. It'll just irritate me. And I'll like wake up in the middle of the night feeling like bugs are crawling all over my skin. So I found this maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago, and I feel like I've been using pretty much just this and Vanna cream ever since. This is something that like everybody loves. I'm not special because I use this. It's just got a ton of ceramides in it. It's really, it's like an occlusive. It's got a ton of glycerin in it too. So if you're looking for something for your body, highly recommend. Another body product. This is ridiculous. This is a 64-ounce bottle. The Philosophy Amazing Grace Shampoo, Bath, and Shower Gel. This stuff is crazy. This lasted me so long. Obviously, I try so much all the time, so it takes me a really long time to go through stuff. This took me like, I want to say a year. It lasted so long. I shave my legs with this. I wash my body with this. And what I really love about this is that I'm really sensitive to fragrance, but somehow the Philosophy brand fragrances don't bother me. They never have. Whereas if I go off to like Bath and Body Works and buy a body wash, absolutely not. It makes me itch everywhere. So I went through one of these, and I'm currently going through a different one, just not in this large, enormous size. But if you're ever on QVC, that's where you get the big giant jumbos. I honestly think it's so worth the price. It's so cost effective. If you know you like the scent, they make a ton of different scents, but I did grab the Amazing Grace. It's just a really feminine, beautiful, floral, comforting smell. All the women in my family have used this like throughout the years, so it makes me feel like familial and comforted, you know what I mean? So if you're looking for a good body wash, I would recommend. Here's a hair product. This is the Amika Bust Your Brass. This is a cool blonde shampoo. It's a purple shampoo for toning. I used this entire thing up. I love Amika. I get this brand from my stylist, Tara. Tara did a balayage highlight on me like a couple months ago before quarantine. So to keep like the brassiness out of my hair, she gave me this. I really liked it. My hair just tends to go brassy even whenever it has like a brown shade on it. It doesn't matter. It'll always get that rusty kind of color. I do have a more warm toned natural hair color, and I just need something like this. So I really did enjoy this. Since I have color on my hair right now, I probably won't pick this up again, but if I did bleach my hair again or color it lighter, I would continue to use this. So if you're a blonde looking for a really nice toned purple shampoo, this is really amazing. I really enjoyed it, and all of the Amika stuff smells so good. It just smells really clean. It's not too feminine or too masculine. I think anyone can use this brand, and I feel like I've had like maybe 2 other products from them, and I've enjoyed everything. So I would repurchase it. I just don't need it right now. I've got 2 disgusting SPFs here. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen SPF 50, and then I have the Trader Joe's Zinc Oxide. You guys know I've talked about these in a good and bad and ugly review of sunscreens. These are just not for me. My skin doesn't like them. They have a really harsh white cast. I would not repurchase either of these. This one stinks and it didn't work. I got burnt when I used this. This one has an insane white cast and it made my face kind of feel itchy, and I just couldn't wait to take it off. Not recommended by me. I know some people really like the CeraVe ones. It's just not my favorite. They are both just zinc oxide mineral sunscreens, so I don't know if that means anything to you, but I don't like them and I would not recommend either of these. I've basically just been reviewing hair and body, so I guess I'm gonna stick with that. So that means up next would be the Verb Gentle Cleanse Light Volume Dry Shampoo. I love dry shampoos in powder form. I do not like sprays. I feel like they clog up your hair follicle and make your hair a lot dirtier and harder to stay clean. So I picked this up from Sephora, I believe. I like it. It works just like any other powder dry shampoo though. So if you don't want to spend, who knows, I don't even remember how much this was, but I know it was a little pricier than average. It was good. I would buy it again, but there's other alternative, more affordable options. It was really nice. I did like the applicator, how it's like, oops, you see a little bit stuff comes out of it, but it's empty. You just like put it near the root and you work it in with your fingertips. It does leave a little bit of a white cast, but if you just take your time and really work it into the scalp, it will fade. It might still leave just a little bit. So if you have really, really dark hair, you might not like this, but if you're blonde, I bet you'd love it. But this is good. I enjoyed it. I just have other alternatives, so I probably won't repurchase this anytime soon, but I would recommend it. More hair. This is the Moroccan oil treatment. Remember when Moroccan oil was like, you're the cool girls hair brand? You know what I mean? This is before everyone was using Briogeo and whatever they're using at Sephora now. This is sold at Sephora, and I love the scent of Moroccan oil. It's just this like vanilla, sweet, sexy scent. This is a really nice hair oil. It's a little pricey. I just don't reach for hair oils that much anymore. I have very fine hair that gets greasy real quick. I feel like it looks greasy now, even though I tried to style it and use dry shampoo, but whatever. But if you have very dry hair, I would recommend it because it is extremely hydrating. It's just a little too heavy for my type of hair. But the scent is amazing. I do enjoy it. It's just, I don't really need it. So if you need a hair oil, go for it. But if you have hair like me, really fine, thin hair, no. All right, and I have a hand cream. I don't even think this is made anymore. This is the True Blue Paraffin Super Softening Hand Lotion. I don't even know when I bought this because I have not bought a hand cream from Bath & Body Works in like years. I personally just don't go there anymore because I can't use their body products because they're so scented. They make my whole body like flare up and like itch so much. And their candles use paraffin, so they give me like migraines. I can only use soy candles. I know I'm so high maintenance. So I just don't go there anymore. So I really don't even know when I bought this. It could have been like 5 or 6 years ago, but I just had it laying around. It's a really good hand cream, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know if they make it anymore, and this was a mini size. I think I got it when it was like 3 for $10 or something, but it was a good hand cream. Definitely not complaining. I enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna buy it again because I don't think they make it anymore. A random body product. What is this? This is a Remington like shaver, razor, lady razor. It's summertime and we're wearing bathing suits, so you know what I mean? You know what this is for. This is, I don't know how long I've had this, maybe 3 years. It just finally pooped out. Like this was, this is one of the things that sucked about it. It was really hard to open, but it was battery powered, and I put it on this little like hook I have in my shower. So when I needed it, or when I was going to the lake or the pool or whatever, it was easy access to get to. But I really liked it. It comes with like a guard that has disappeared, but I was able to use it just the razor like that way, and it did its job. It was really nice. I've actually purchased a different one from Amazon to review and compare because I did really enjoy this for so many years. It just died out, but I feel like this wasn't very expensive, and I think I got it at Target, so it was worth the money because it, it was kind of cheap, and it lasted me for about 3 years. So if you need one, get this one. Or don't. Au Naturel is very in these days. All right, let's move into skincare. I have an SK2 facial treatment mask. This is a sheet mask. This is a radiance and moisture boosting mask. SK2 is one of those brands that back before I really felt like I was really informed on skincare, I thought was just amazing because of the Patera that they like tout as their number one, secret ingredient. I don't feel like it's that impressive. There are so many other more affordable brands out there. I really don't reach for it, but I finally used up one of these. It was free. I didn't pay for this. I don't really even remember how I got it. I probably traded with someone in the industry. We all trade amongst each other with our wares. I feel like it was hydrating, but beyond that, I didn't really see an anti-aging anything or a particular glow of any kind. So yeah, I wouldn't purchase these. They're a little too pricey. If you want to purchase like a more nice, luxurious sheet mask, I would go for the Biologique Recherche Pigment 400 sheet masks. Those are really nice. And I've also tried the Clé de Peau sheet mask, and it was nice. It's just really expensive for one. It's like 80 so I don't even know how much it is. I don't want to lie. But those are two nice alternatives that I actually felt gave me more of a result than this one. So yeah, I wouldn't do this again. Up next is my La Roche-Posay Pigment Clar. This was a face wash that I got off the recommendation of Penny from Penn Smith Skincare on YouTube. She was trying to get rid of some melasma I think she had, so I tried this out. It's fine. It's like a cream cleanser with a little bit of like it's like a mix between a gel and a cream consistency, I would say. I just didn't like this because it doesn't emulsify the best for me. I felt like I really had to go over my face multiple times with water to get it all off, and I prefer a cleanser that kind of rinses off with only like 1 or 2 splashes. It's also really scented, and not the kind of scent that I like. It's like a perfumey department store, like perfume skincare smell. So I just didn't really like this. I've used other like pigment control face washes before, and I honestly don't feel like face wash is gonna make a big difference in your skincare routine. I just kind of stick to face wash and look at it as just cleansing. So I don't think I'll be reaching for anything else that is more along the lines of that, because I just didn't really see any results with this. I love the La Roche-Posay Tolerian Cream Cleanser and their gel cleanser for acne. So it's not that I don't like the brand, it's just this specific face wash that I probably wouldn't ever reach for again. Okay, here's a Youth to the People Hydrate and Firm Eye Cream. Said it once, I'll say it again. I don't think I believe in eye cream. I was trying to find like a dupe for the La Mer because I love the texture of the La Mer, but I'm never gonna pay. I just can't do it. I can't pay for that La Mer eye cream. So I had heard this was similar, and it's not at all. The texture is off. It's like the kind of thick that never wants to rub in, but it's not like, it doesn't feel as hydrating as it should for something that thick, if you understand what I'm saying. I also didn't think it was scented when I first bought it. Like, I remember opening it on the video that I made for it. I was like, oh, it's not scented, but it is. It took like digging into the product for that fragrance to come out, and I just not a fan. It burned my eyes a little bit. I wouldn't purchase that again. Youth to the People is one of those brands that's like, I can't decide if I even like the brand that much because every other product has kind of been like a meh for me. I wouldn't purchase this again, but I don't even know if I would purchase more Youth to the People. Maybe I'm just a snob or something now, but I just did not enjoy this and I wouldn't repurchase it. Speaking of La Mer, this is one of the babies that I've been using. I have one left. Again, don't ever buy this. Do not buy this. This is stupid. This is the eye concentrate from La Mer. It's so expensive. It's dumb. Why? For what? You did this for what? Yeah, it is hydrating. It is. It's a beautiful formula and it's really hydrating. There's absolutely no reason to charge over $200 for an eye cream. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I don't want to talk about it that much because it's such a disappointment that something is this expensive. And it's sad because the texture is fabulous. But again, it's not so impressive to where I would spend that kind of money on it. You know what I mean? If it worked and it made my under eyes amazingly bright and I always looked refreshed, hell yeah, I'd shovel down $235 for it. But other than it being hydrating, it doesn't do anything else for me. So y'all know how I feel. Don't buy it, not worth it. From $235 to $20. Here is the Versed Skin Soak Rich Moisture Cream. Great moisturizer. Easy to get. I buy this at Target, and I think you can get it off Derm Store now too. This is just a really great everyday moisturizer. It is more of a gel than a cream in my humble opinion, but it is amazing. I feel like this is great for anyone just looking for just hydration. I really don't think it does anything more than that, which is why I like it. Sometimes you just want a moisturizer that doesn't do anything other than just hydrate. I was using this more like daytime because it did leave my skin with just a little bit of like a shine, not oily shine, but a really nice hydrated plump shine. So I really like this. I think this is like my third jar. I will definitely repurchase this. I'm going through a lot of other things right now, so I won't repurchase it immediately, but I definitely would in the future. If it's me, you know there's some biologique recherche in here. So this is the lotion P50. This is the original formula. I've done a whole review and ingredient breakdown on this product, so if you want to see that, I'll link it in the eye above. This is just the best toner in the world. It has multiple formulas. The P50 is just the original. This one it's just so good. If you are new to this brand and you're looking for something, one product that will change your entire skin's texture and just all around health of your skin, get P50 by Biologique Recherche. It is worth the hype. Everything you hear about this toner is true. It's just so good. It is a little bit more pricey than anything I was using before I started using P50, but I'm so glad that I bit the bullet and got into it because then it introduced me to the entire brand, which I now love. You guys all know I'm a Biologique Recherche hoarder. So anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I love this. I would definitely repurchase it. Right now I'm using the Pigment 400 version because it's summertime, but when it's winter and I want something with a little bit more oomph, I'll probably repurchase P50 then. Love it. Best toner on the planet. And speaking of Biologique Recherche, I've got an empty Oligoproteins Marines, an empty placenta, and an empty complex irribial. I've done a whole review on these. I'll link it above. These are probably my 3 favorite serums from the brand. I'm continuing to purchase other serums as well, but these are like the 3 fundamental serums that if someone came to me and they wanted a whole routine, only Biologique Recherche, I would tell them to buy these 3 because they work for everyone. Irribial is for anti-acne, placenta is for healing the acne but also brightening the skin, and oligo is for brightening and just like energy and revitalization. That's what it says, and it really does that. This is the best brightening, one of the best brightening serums I've ever used. It just makes my skin feel really healthy. I love mixing this with creams and other serums to kind of like boost them up. This replaced using vitamin C for me. I do not use vitamin C. It's just not for my skin. It doesn't like it, and this is what replaced it. So again, y'all know I'm all about the brand. If you need anything from the brand and you just don't know where to start, this is a great place to start, is these 3. All right, and lastly is makeup products. I've got an empty, or is it empty? Used up, dirty, nasty Real Technique sponge. I've had it for a while. It's time to move on. I try to replace this at least once a month. I'm not always the best at it, but I feel like after a month, you don't know what's living in there, and I'm not trying to get bacterial fungal acne, so I don't even know. I probably had this for about a month. I try to remind myself to get it. They're so affordable. They're like $5 or $6 at Target, Walmart, wherever you're going for your beauty products, you can find it. And it's a great dupe for the Beauty Blender. I don't know why I would ever buy one again. Maybe for the color, I don't know. But anyway, great sponge. All right, what I used with my beauty blenders. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite foundations from Sephora. This is just beautiful. This is the color 2, Light 2 in Mont Blanc. This is my like winter time, so obviously it's an empty. I can use this every day. This is an Old Faithful foundation. I don't know why they call it Sheer Glow because I feel like it has beautiful coverage. Definitely medium to full coverage, especially if you use a brush and like really pump up the coverage with it. I love this. I don't even know how many I've gone through, but this is an all-time favorite. I would definitely repurchase this. Ooh, this one's gross. All right, speaking of NARS, this is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is a lot of people's like all-time favorite foundation from NARS. This isn't enough on its own for me, but it's a really great mixer. It works well with other foundations, but I just can't wear it alone. It just does not work for me. It breaks up later on in the day. It's okay. Someone came to visit, wants to be on camera because he's a star. Anyway, like I was saying, thank you, Winky, for interrupting. It's just not enough on its own, but it does mix really great with other ones. I was mixing this a lot with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase it anytime soon because I just have so much makeup that I should go through before I repurchase another one. Like I said, the wear on this is just not as nice, and the coverage is also kind of weird. I feel like it takes twice as much as this foundation as this one to make a full face for me, but this one is supposed to have more coverage than this one, so I don't know. I'm just a sheer glow kind of gal, but I don't know, the natural longwear just isn't for me. Like I said, it's a good mixer, but I probably won't pick it up again anytime soon. And then I have two concealers. I have the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. Oh, I love this concealer. This is so good. Great packaging too. It erases your dark circles. I just love Benefit as a brand. Back in the day when I worked at Ulta, Benefit events were so fun. Their staff and their account coordinators and as executives are all just beautiful women, and I love all of them. But that being said, I love the brand itself. This is their best concealer in my opinion. I really loved this from the day that I used it. It's a really nice full coverage concealer. This is actually what replaced the Tarte Shape Tape for me. That's just too matte. It's just too heavy. I don't really go for that super bright under eye anyway. I like a more natural, seamless look with my foundation products, and this really gives that to me. It's a really great opaque concealer, so it does give you that really nice coverage, but it's not cakey at all, and it is cakeless. That's what it says on the component. So I would definitely recommend this. One of my favorites ever. Like, I definitely need to repurchase this actually because I'm getting low on concealers, because 5 is not enough apparently. And the other concealer is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. No, this is not for me. I don't know, something about this just didn't work well with any of my foundations. I tried it, you know, as a more natural look. I tried it full coverage. I baked it. I didn't set it. It just never worked. I remember when this came out, actually, a lot of people were saying that it was gonna replace Shape Tape, like be the drugstore version of Shape Tape. And for me, it's just not. It is heavy like Shape Tape is, but this creased more than Shape Tape did. So I don't know, I would not repurchase this again. I don't even know who this would be for because I found it to be like a cakey, creasy mess. And last but not least is a MAC Fix Plus. Who doesn't love this stuff? This is just a really good basic setting spray, no frills about it. This was like a collab with Pack. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'll put it above. I don't know who this was. I just know that it had like an iridescence to it, and I love a nice glowy finishing spray. And I really do like Fix Plus. I'm able to use this. It does not break me out, whereas other complexion products from MAC do give me acne, unfortunately. I don't think you can purchase this one anymore, but I would purchase the original. They have other ones now that are like way too scented, like I think lavender and other sprays, similar to the Mario Badescu. Not for me. But I would repurchase the original formula again. I'm trying so much other things right now, so I don't really need it. But I do like MAC Fix Plus. It's a really good finishing spray. Okay guys, that's it. I mean, unless you want me to talk about a bobby pin. All right, guys, that was it. That is my summer empties for now. I'm always trying new stuff out, so I'm probably gonna fill up this big old bin again full of other things. So if you had fun today, don't forget, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.